bringing here, he's not a friend. He's actually my cousin. Wanna know who's that? He is a living legend in the art form right now. So I want the whole of Soca Love Story. Now Parima Bowl, make some noise for my cousin, Blaxx. Sugar, keep working, cause make some noise.
Somebody say yeah, yeah. Good youth. Damn good youth. Somebody say yeah, yeah. And it's a blessing for me in my old days to be still loved and be around these youth. Give him a round of applause.
Now what you're seeing there is a clip from College Boy Jesse's concert. Of course, he brought Blaxx on stage. The concert was, of course, Soca Love Story. And he brought Blaxx on stage, and Blaxx is there coming in with his signature stance. He just stands, and he has that mic in his hand, and he's so calm on stage. And, of course, on the line with us, we have College Boy Jesse. College Boy, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Wow. I mean, Jesse, you were one of the few people to actually have Blaxx at one of your concerts right before he transitioned. I mean, when you're looking at this clip and you're remembering the kind of, tips and the kind of mentorship that he would have given you, what kind of memories does this bring back with Blaxx?
I think of him as, he literally played his part in terms of serving our culture. I feel like, just like, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, all these great people that walked the earth and what they did in terms of leaving their legacy is service to man. I think he represented us. He served our culture. He stood strong behind, the standards of what we create. And that is definitely what I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember all these standards, and exactly everything that he taught us. And it's not just me alone, it's so much of us, the younger ones in the industry that he mentored. And I think the art form would be represented moving forward in memory of all his works.
Can you give me one piece of advice that you will remember time and time again?
Yeah, I mean, the first major advice he gave to me a couple of years ago, in terms of the release of my music, he advised that the timeline I was releasing previously was too late. And he complained and he kept telling me, why you keep releasing music, good music, so late? So in terms of the strategy and how we release our music for the upcoming season, is definitely that advice I'm going to hold on. It's something that I improved on, and I know he was proud of. And it's something that I'm going to hold on to, moving forward.
Jesse, good morning, and please accept my deepest sympathy to you, not only having lost, of course, an icon in the soca fraternity, but having lost a family member as well. And one can only assume that being, of course, family, you would have seen a different side to Blaxx than that which we would have seen as, of course, the public and his fans. So could you perhaps share with us what Blaxx was like behind the name and behind the performer?
And that is the funny thing, to be quite honest. Exactly what people have seen on his stage is the person that he is. It wasn't really a show that he would put on. He treated every single person as family. The fans in every show, he was the type of person that spoke freely, he spoke his mind, and is the same personality behind the scenes, is the same personality that we all have witnessed throughout the years on stage. So I guess, everybody could feel special the same way that I have felt, having someone so great, so close, as family.
Most definitely. And you mentioned that one of the things that he taught you would have been strategy when it comes to releasing your music. But would you say that he had any particular influence on your music at all?
Yeah, definitely. He spoke about, being true to yourself, because he was a person that, he didn't write all his songs. But in terms of the selection of the songs that he wanted to represent, that is definitely something that we all could take a page, out of his book. Stay true to your music, stay true to yourself in terms of what you really try to create and what you put out, as an artist. Make sure that the music truly represents how you feel, and the music could live, and last a lifetime, exactly what his music is going to do. It left messages that we all could hold on to and learn something and be inspired and grow. And that's exactly what I would want to do moving forward.
Definitely. He's definitely left his mark on all of us. Now, tell us something, just a little maybe behind the scenes. When you asked Blaxx to be a part of Soca Love Story, what was his reaction?
I mean, it was easy like that. Soca Love Story, it represented, the people who played a part in my career, the people who have shared special moments within music. And I couldn't have a show like that without having his presence. So it was a no-brainer. It wasn't even a situation of asking him to be a part of it. He had to be a part of it. And that was the simple case right there.
Definitely. I think you can't have anything soca and culture-wise and not include Blaxx at some point in time. Now, tell me something. As a younger artist, I wouldn't really say coming up because you've definitely already made your mark and you are a mainstay in our industry. Tell me something. Is it sometimes a bit intimidating thinking about the legacy that Blaxx has left and those shoes that are to be filled?
Yeah, definitely. I've had my share in terms of that legacy. My dad also leaving a strong legacy, and now Blaxx leaving a strong legacy musically. But I think they have prepared me not to be pressured about it. They have prepared me, to just walk my way and do it my way. And once I'm confident enough to do it my way, everything will fall into place. So this is exactly what I'm attempting to do right now. Not be pressured, because he definitely left a big shoe to be filled. So yeah, but I appreciate, the challenge.
Definitely a challenge accepted because Blaxx, again, he's left a mark on all of our hearts. When it comes to soca now, what do you think that you can take from Blaxx's legacy and put into your career moving forward?
A level of consistency. I mean, he was 60, 61, and to be able to create hits every single year, to be, to have a hit every single season, even at that age, is something commendable. I think he is one of the few, or if not the only one, at that age who has been able to be so consistent throughout the years. And that is definitely something that I would like to do and like to be a part of, and I could hold on to things that he have done. And I'm blessed to be able to work with his team now too, who would also be there to guide me in terms of achieving such greatness. Yeah.
Now, Jesse, of course, in terms of collaboration, were there any plans to collaborate with Blaxx? Maybe something, you can probably tease us with something for any plans for 2023?
That's a whole next topic by itself. It's an opportunity I never had in terms of actually getting us to record songs together. So it's something I definitely regret also as a young artist. But I mean, just stay tuned. You never know if we create some magic behind the scenes that people could enjoy. Yeah.
Wow, that is truly, truly amazing. I mean, Jesse, before we go, any final comments, any final thoughts?
I mean, I just want to thank Trinidad and Tobago and the entire soca fraternity for all the love and support that we all have been given, to Blaxx, and the support that the country and the culture has been given to Blaxx during this time, and his family during this time, family and friends and associates. And I mean, continue to show support, for us in the entertainment fraternity as we strive to continue to make you guys proud and create music that we all could enjoy. So thanks again, and I mean, we look forward to these celebrations as we celebrate his life, celebrate the life of Dexter Blaxx Stewart. Yeah.
I love how you say celebration of life, because sometimes we can get so bogged down with the sadness that we forget it is a celebration. And of course, he has transitioned to a better place. So thank you so much, Jesse, for joining us on Now.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, that was College Boy Jesse, actually one of the last artists who Blaxx would have performed with, of course, before he transitioned. You are on the Now Morning Show. We're going to keep talking about Blaxx and his legacy when we come back, so stay with us.